Hey Knights, what's up? So anyways, I'm going through some of my old videos. I like to do that sometimes. And so anyways, I come across some videos that I was telling funny stories about my days at Costco. Anyways, there's four in particular that I posted. And I'm going to play those for you right after this. And then at the end of those four videos, I'm going to tell you one of my personal favorites. You know, when I was watching those videos, it immediately popped to mind. Now there's, I couldn't tell you how many countless crazy stories over the years that have happened, you know. But some of them are just too wild even for fucking YouTube. Even if I leave the names of people out of the videos, still, it's just, we don't need to resurface some of those stories, you know. What happens at 5:40 stays at 5:40 kind of a thing, right? Anyways, so enjoy the stories and stay tuned for one of my favorites. See you guys in a bit. Before I go see her, I figure I'll tell maybe one or two more stories. There's one that comes to mind. It's really, really good. So anyways, back in my bodybuilding days, I used to have a bunch of supplements, protein powders, shakes, creatine, HMB, all types of stuff. Well, anyways, there's this one supplement. It's called creatine, and it's a white powder, right? They used to keep it in a Tupperware container, right? So I used to keep my gym bag in that out back. So this is back when we used to have steel in the back with like a little corridor, little cubby hole, right? So anyways, you know, it was common knowledge to all my bosses that, you know, that I used cocaine, and you know, this boss is no different. He knew my deal, right? So anyways, he was telling me that you had to go in the back to get supplies because that's where we kept them, right? And I guess I had my gym bag open, and there was just this container of white powder, right? So anyways, he was telling me, he goes, no, it can't be. So he actually took the fucking lid off this thing and touched it, tasted it, right, to make sure it wasn't cocaine. So he's telling me this story. Right? And I go, so what would you have done if it was cocaine? He says, well, I would have fucking took some. What do you think, dum-dum? I says, well, at least you would have left me a couple of bucks. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, fuck. Anyway, it's a pretty funny story. Another related story to cocaine. Now, we got lots of guys, you know, maintenance guys come in, plumbers, guys working on the grinders, Toledo guys, electrician guys who work on our computers and that. And, you know, over the years, we've, you know, gotten a certain rapport with these guys. So we can pretty much be themselves, you know. I mean, that's the way I want it to be, right? So anyways, you know, and I heard all the time from these guys, you know, they says, you know what, it's so much fun. We love doing calls here because you guys are so much fun. You know, sometimes they'll be in there 3-4 hours working on shit, right? And in most stores, they were telling me it's just like everyone's quiet. It's fucking the service guy just wants to slit his fucking wrist, right? He wants to get there as quick as fucking possible. But I've been told many times by these guys, they love coming with us, interacting with us, having fun, right? So I got a great story for you. This is great. So anyways, the guys who do are handling our cleaning products, you know, that comes out the hose that we clean the department with every now and again. So anyways, I had a really good rapport with these guys. Well, the one guy, individual, I don't remember his name. Yeah, shows a real good rapport, eh? But I probably had a nickname for him, like Blake or something like that. Yeah, I think it was Blake, actually. So anyways, so Blake comes in, right? I'm thinking, oh, fuck, got a great idea. So I said, so, you know, getting his story to see what he's doing. And he said, well, I just got to go, and I'll be back in about half an hour. I'm like, fucking perfect in my mind, right? So I run over to the fucking bakery, right? And I go, guys, I need some flour real quick. So I grab a whole bunch of flour, right? And I put in I get a friggin' styrofoam tray, a big 9 tray, right? And I start I put the pile of flour on the bandsaw. And, so anyways, okay, get another tune going here. Oh shit. Oh, you guys are gonna love this. So I take the pile of flour and I put it on the bandsaw and I cut it up like a bunch of lines, right? So I'm waiting until him and his buddies start walking in. As soon as I come around the corner, I pretend, lean down and do a great big line, right? I got white shit over my nose, and they pass me and they're looking at me. I go, and I act like it's no big deal. I'm like, hey, Blake, fucking go ahead, guys. Hell, help yourself. No big deal, So they're like, what the fuck? And I'm acting like it's just routine, you know what I mean? So they're fucking working on their shit, and a couple other guys go by there, pretend to do their line, and they put fucking white stuff on their nose. So and we have another service guy in the room, right? Now he's in on the joke, right? So this service guy puts some fucking shit on his nose, and so these two Santa Martin guys are, like laughing and joking, and we let them in on the joke, right? So, so all I kept thinking was, I'm waiting for my boss to come back. I'm not gonna say which one it was, but I'm waiting for him to come back, and he comes in the room, sees a pile of fucking flour in there, I think it's cocaine, and all the guys got fucking cocaine all over their noses, but it's really flour. So my boss is like, what the fuck? As he starts losing his shit completely. I mean, this guy's fucking losing it. Oh, fuck, it was so funny. He had to, I'm not gonna comment more on his reaction, because you guys don't know what I'm talking about, and I don't want to get in trouble. But we explained a joke to him and that. He thought it was funny after his fucking heart fucking started beating. But anyways, it's just another good story. Oh, fuck, I got a great one. So anyways, you guys gonna love this. So when you go to the building, you enter through, we call it receiving. And there's a door to get you into the building. You gotta be buzzed in on that. And there's a guy sitting there behind some plate glass, and he's a receiving secretary. Well, this is way back in the day, when Curtis, who I used to call him Doc, God rest his soul. Hope you're doing good up there, Doc, there. So anyways, he was a secretary. So I come out of the washroom one morning, and fucking Doc's got these 2 cans of Febreze air freshener, out what the fuck it was, and he's spraying this fucking shit, and they're spraying this fucking every day. What the fuck you doing? He goes, oh, fucking something's rotten in here. I don't know what the fuck it is. I've been spraying this place down for 2 fucking weeks. Right? And I mean, it fucking stunk. And this probably went on for, that was many, many years ago, so, I can't remember how long this went on for. But I mean, every morning, you see them got like 10, 15 cans of air spray all over the fucking place. I mean, it's just rotten in there, right? So anyways, they finally figured out what the problem was. It seems a meat employee took a couple of whole trout, or 1 or 2, or I don't know what the fuck it was, and stuck it up on the floating roof up in the corner. So the fucking thing was up there rotten for fucking, 2-3 months, where the fuck it was. Like, seriously, man, like, fuck, good times, So, more funny stories. Oh, let's see here. God, there's just so friggin' many of them. I don't even know where to start. Oh, I gotta get one. Okay, so anyways, we got this part-timer, right? And you can tell he's been up for 2 days. He's all fucked up on speed, right? Just a fucking mess, right? So anyways, this kid's making hamburger. And we got a great big machine. It's, probably, 2 feet by 2 feet squared. Yeah, about that. Anyways, probably holds, I don't know, maybe 100, 150 kilos worth of ground beef. So anyways, inside this machine, there's a mixing arm that mixes the hamburger, right? And where the hamburger comes out, it's called an auger, and it propels the ground beef through. So anyways, this kid's washing the hamburger machine, right? Well, dumbass forgets to put the mixer inside the hamburger machine. And I'll explain what that means in a second. So he's He starts dumping all the trim in there to make, it's called trim before he turned it into hamburger. He starts dumping this in, and he fills the whole thing right to the top, right? But what you guys need to understand is the mixing arm is what drives the meat down into the auger. So without that arm, that fucking trim's not coming out. So he goes to make his hamburger, fucking nothing's coming out, eh? And he's so fucking stoned, you can tell he has no idea what the fuck's happening, right? So he keeps on doing, he's doing it so long with no meat coming through or lubrication, the fucking blade starts smoking, right? Oh, I guess. Oh, the guys in the meat can relate to that, see how funny it is. So anyways, he opens the thing up and realizes the fucking arm's not in there, right? So he starts hand bombing all this fucking trim out. Well, you gotta remember, this fucking thing's probably 6 feet high. So you'll get to a point where you can't reach the trim anymore. And because of a meat cutter of vast knowledge and vast experience, and I've seen it all, you know, there's only one way to get that shit out. You gotta poke it down with something to drive the hamburger into the auger. But the thing is, with these new machines, they have a safety latch, so you have to do it with the lid on. That's why they got little holes in there. For people who don't know why those little holes are, that's why. Because if someone gets to put that thing in, you can poke the fucking meat down into it. So, you know what I mean? So I don't know if anyone had realized in the department what I was doing with this big fucking squeegee. Looked like a big pole, right? But that's exactly, because I've seen it happen before, right? So I'm doing my thing, you know, I'm fucking poking the meat down and getting an auger, and it's coming out, you know what I mean? It takes a little time, but it's the only way to do it. Well, I made a mistake. Yes, I'm not fucking perfect. Don't tell anyone, all right? So anyways, so I got this thing, and I'm jamming it in, and what happened is the worm at the bottom of the auger caught the stick. So all you hear is this, the fucking thing's going back and forth, and it goes down like this into the thing, and comes out like a great big metal corkscrew. So I'm sitting there holding this aluminum pole, so like a big fucking scorpion in my hand. We're all laughing our asses. We got one of these huge belly laughs going on that you only lucky enough to experience, once a year, And our guts are just, like, I almost pissed myself. Won't be the first time I laughed so hard. And the boss comes in and goes, "Oh, what the fuck is this, man? The fucking squeegee, you always damage the stuff in the apartment." I'm like, okay, number one, a squeegee costs about $5. Alright, so, to the story. So, back in the day, a long time ago, Dan Prong used to be our store manager. Oh, he was a good shit, Wouldn't fucking blow my ass, but nonetheless, he made my job very, very, a lot easier to do, let's put it that way, Very, very good store manager, very good. And, anyways, he used to let me, well, I don't think I actually personally asked him, but I'm sure he knew about it. But anyways, I'm a big believer in tunes, while you're working, I like the tunes just blasted. So anyways, I used to go up to the front with the electronics department every morning and grab like this 1,000-watt stereo system, you know what I mean? It'd take us 15 minutes to hook this motherfucker up, right? So anyways, this song reminded me of this. I don't know if there was a song that actually was playing when this happened, but I'll tell you the story. So every morning, me and Horse, this guy used to work beside me for the last 15 years or so. We used to hook this big sound system up every morning, You got 1,000 watts in a room, probably what? I don't know, 100 by 100, So we'd have it standing up, big speakers, it was just wild. And we crank this fucking tune up every morning. So anyways, God bless his soul. Samino used to put up with it, but I guess this one day, maybe he had too many cappuccinos. I have myself a headache. So anyways, he comes into the room with these fucking big earplugs. Like, the things are like gigantic. because we were hurting. The sound of music was hurting his ears, right? Oh my god, it was so funny. Like they were big and I think they were red or yellow. They were massive, eh? He's on the rapper, rapping away. So we used to blast these tunes, right? Oh, so much fun. And then who came in and ruined that? Fucking Larry. That's cross contamination. Fuck. Oh man, whatever. So he throws the whole fucking unit out, eh?
Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed those 4 stories, and now it's time for one of my absolute personal favorites. My personal favorites. Let's see if I can remember how to tell this, right? It's such a long, long time ago. So, it's an honor tradition in the meat business to always really haze the new guys, to ride them hard, play jokes on them, and it's kind of their rite of passage, right? And then when the new guy comes aboard, that guy we just partakes in hazing the other guy. It's a brotherhood, it's a fraternity type thing, right? So as we had this one kid in particular, God, I think his name was, was it Shane? I remember he had glasses, dark hair, kind of a slow kind of a guy, but nice enough anyways. So anyways, I don't know how I came up with the idea. Actually, I don't even know how I come up with half this shit that I did in the past, but so me and a couple other meat cutters we're just going about our day, and I guess maybe I filled them in on the plan. I'm pretty sure I filled them in on what I was going to do. And they were going to hang out outside the cooler door while I put on this charade, right? So what I did is I took this big, long English cucumber, the long English ones with the plastic on the outside of it. So let me take a haul of this fucking thing. We'll get on with the story. So, the plan is to take one of these big, long English cucumbers and attempt to stuff this cold-ass fucking vegetable into my fucking pants and pretend it's my dick, right? So anyways, I'm sitting at where the cooler door opens. There's a cooler door that goes into the meat room, and there's a big cooler door we bring in our receiving. So the 2 other meat cutters that are involved in the little prank, well, they were more like spectators. They're just outside the door, right, listening and kind of peeking through the door, watching what's happening. So I'm just right beside the door. So I'm down, sitting down on this box, right? I'm kind of crouched down like this, and I'm just going, I'm kind of thriving in pain, right? Just fucking thriving in pain, right? And I'm waiting for this part-time kid to come in, right? So the kid comes in, and he sees me, I'm groaning, like, I'm just groaning away, I'm just like I'm in agony. And he goes, what's the matter, are you okay? I don't remember exact words, but I'm paraphrasing, right? So he comes up, you okay? And I move my hand away, and he sees this big fucking long horse cock down the side of my thigh, right? He looks at it, I'm like, oh my god. He goes, what's wrong? I says, I have this condition. I just get it hard and it doesn't stop growing, and I'm just putting on this big fucking charade, and he just can't fucking believe it, right? So, to really sell it, right, I take my thumb, okay? So, I'm sitting down, so it's along my leg like this, right? This big fucking cucumber. And to really sell it, I take it, he doesn't see me move it, but I move with my thumb, so he thinks it's actually real. He goes, holy fuck, he kind of jumps back. I'm like, see it down you. So I said, go ahead, fucking touch it, you'll see it's real. I couldn't believe it. The guys in the back are just fucking pissed themselves. The kid actually touched it to see if it was real. He touched it, goes back. I'm like, I know, get out of here, get the fuck out of here, I'll be okay. I can't remember what exactly I said. The 2 other meat cutters, I can hear them fucking, crying. They're just fucking crying, eh? And, yeah, so it was pretty good because we really held it together. I really held it together, and pulled off the prank, But, yeah, I don't really much know remember what happened after that. But it was one of the most priceless pranks that we played on a junior guys. Very, very funny. Very, very funny. It just, one of the other meat cutters was telling me, he said when I moved it with my thumb, he said he just fucking lost it. I'm not going to mention the cutters that, you know, that were with me on that day, but anyways, it was quite the prank. Oh my God, you know, it wasn't all bad times there, you know. We had to do shit like that just to keep saying, you know, because there was so much, there was a lot of pressure, there was a lot of chaos most of the time, you know, so we needed these pranks, these belly laughs, just to, I don't know, maybe feel human, I guess. I don't know, but I hope you guys really enjoyed the stories. I know I enjoyed telling them. You know, maybe someday I'll tell some more, but for now, this is all I got. So until I see you guys again, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. KRAHM bless you all.